Before the glory of Athens came pain. Long before philosophers, sculptures, reason, there was the silence of a kneeling king. His name? Erechtheus. And this is not a story about victories. It is about the price, about what is lost so that the world can remain standing. Newborn under the protection of Athena, it grew as a promise of wisdom and light. The walls rose, the temples took shape, and the people sang praises to the goddess of reason. But all light casts shadows, and where Athena shone, Poseidon held a grudge. He had lost control of the city, and gods do not forget. From Eleusis came the threat. Eumolpus, priest and protege of Poseidon, declared war. He brought raging tides, maddening winds, and marching soldiers. The message was clear. You have forgotten me. Erechtheus, king of Athens, sought answers where mortals should not go, the oracle of Delphi. He offered everything, gold, incense, silence, but he received a sentence. To save your city, offer what you love most. It wasn't a possession. It wasn't a title. It was one of his daughters. Erechtheus returned to Athens as if he were carrying the sky on his shoulders. He was silent for days, until he told her. They did not run away. The eldest daughter looked up and said, Father, if Athens lives with our death, then we will die together. A pact sealed not with blood, but with love. The youngest held her sister's hand. Neither would live if the others died. The next morning the city awoke in mourning without lament. A silent procession took the king's daughters to the altar. White robes, bare feet, firm steps. The people watched. Some wept, others just lowered their eyes. The sound of the drums was low, like a heart about to stop. The sisters' hands remained intertwined. They walked as one, as if one soul inhabited three bodies. As they passed the temple steps, the people bowed in reverence. The flowers thrown on the ground crumbled beneath their feet, like the childhood they were leaving behind. The altar was simple, the decision eternal. One fell. The others followed. What united them was stronger than the fear of death, purer than royal blood, sturdier than the stones of the temple. No god had ordered them to die together. They knew. The sacrifice to be complete needed to be won. And then, silence took over Athens, not as emptiness, but as reverence. The sky cleared. Poseidon fell silent. Eumolpus lost his blessing. Without the sea on his side, the army was defeated. The earth that once trembled now rose in peace. Athens won. But Erechtheus lost everything. He walked like a ghost without time. He slept on the throne. He ate alone. He murmured the names of his daughters to the wind, waiting for an answer that would not come. Some say that Poseidon opened the earth beneath his feet. Others that Athena took him away in secret and made him an eternal hero. Perhaps he walked alone into oblivion. On the Acropolis they built a temple. In place of the columns, sculptures of women, the caryatids, immobile but eternal. They support the weight of a city that lives because of their death. Athens shone, but at every festival, at every offering, one name was not spoken in but was felt, the name of those who died without a crown but with courage. Because there are stories that don't shine like gold, they burn like fire. And even millennia later, we still feel the heat of sacrifice. If you felt the wind go silent, write in the comments, dankers, their deaths were not in vain. Subscribe to MythoVerse to continue receiving stories that the gods tried to erase. If this sacrifice touched you, like the video. Share it with those who need to know the real price of glory, because only with your support, we will continue to invoke the myths. The next offering has already been thrown to the gods.